How was that out there today?
Yeah, it was interesting. We've had a few different types of weather this season, but that's a new one.
How is it to get Jermaine back in training and probably have him available for selection? How much does that boost the team coming into this weekend?
Well, yeah, it's obviously an important player to get back, but we're starting to get quite a few of them back healthy now, which is pleasing. With Daniil as well. Daniil Henry's back. Alvaro Ray's very close. Dwayne's very close. So we're starting to get pretty healthy now.
It's been a tough stretch, obviously, for you guys. So that, how encouraging is that? And also knowing that the majority of your next few games are going to be at home at BMO Field.
Yep, it's a really important little phase for us. These next kind of 5 games, 5 league games, including the Canadian Cup, the 2 Canadian Cup games. But it's a good wee stretch for us, and hopefully, as you say, we can pick up some points in the home, and we'll be in a nice wee position.
You said the 3 fellows were close to getting back. Too early to say definitely, or?
Yeah, probably too early to say now. But yeah, they're there or thereabouts.
Do you have any players who are definitely out for this week? Hall's got Achilles.
Jeremy Hall, I think, is a definite out.
But everybody else, if all things go well, might be considered.
Definite outs, Jeremy Hall, but all the rest, there's a couple of probablys maybe swinging to be available, but it's just so early. Tuesday, we just don't know yet. So.
And Bradley's situation?
Yeah, he's good. Michael's good. He had still a little procedure on his foot that was always going to happen, but as a minor thing, and now he's doing good.
So you may actually face some roster selection this week.
Oh, it could be the first time this season I'll have difficulty, which will be quite enjoyable, to tell you the truth. Hopefully, it'll get harder and harder when you get everybody back. But it's a good headache to have. Very good. Jay Heaps did so well with them last year. I thought kind of an underrated team last year, and he performed so well, and he's kept a good core of them together, and they're a very difficult team. It's a game that we have to be right on our bottle for. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great test for us.
Just back to Jermaine for a second. When he does get back in the lineup, obviously with a hamstring, it's the type of thing where you want to make sure it's not a lingering situation all year. Will you be cautious at all with his minutes when he does get back in, or wait till he's 110% to give him the go-ahead?
Well, with hamstring injuries, you always got to be careful. Generally they're a reoccurring theme, but he's fit, he's looking good, he's looking sharp, and you have to go with what the player thinks and what the medical staff think, and everything's pointing in the right direction where he's feeling really strong. So his rehab's been really good. We've been careful with him, so hopefully I'm in a situation where we can maybe be a bit cautious. But if it's up to Jermaine, he'll want to keep playing.
Can you remind me what Dwayne's issue was, Ryan?
I think it's a hamstring. I think as well. I think the players have seen it. Everybody's kind of seen it. It's been so brilliant what the Raptors have done, and as you say, it starts kind of tweaking the imagination to if a Toronto football team can get there, because obviously the passion in our fans would probably be even more, which is really exciting. So yeah, that kind of does, it tweaks the imagination.
And you saw what happened with Danny Alves and during the game, and a lot of the players around the world throwing out their support online and whatever. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm just maybe it's my naivety, but I'm a wee bit shocked it's still even kind of in the game. I thought that was gone ages ago, and for those type of people to do a person to do such a thing is just, it's ridiculous. But it shows that it's still got a bit of work to do, and I think on this side of the world, it's especially in this football, I know in Toronto you've got so many ethnicities, so many nationalities. It's not even considered an issue. But if it is, it's got to be 100% absolutely stamped out, because it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Has the England team set up been in touch with you about Defoe?
No, not yet. So I think they're just all waiting. So everybody's waiting. So we'll see.
So Hodgson has said that he's going to name basically his 23 right away, but also call in 7 more. as kind of squad players in case there needs to be a replacement. Is that a situation where you still see Defoe go if he's not in that 23, but you're still going to send him away for 2-3 weeks if he's not even on the team?
Yeah, I've got. I mean, obviously, Hodgson will tell the rules and all that, but I think it's like I think they can only have 20. They can only name 23 in a squad, and then they have a certain non-travelling reserves and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, you know, we'll have to cross that bridge when it comes. If he's in the 23, or if he's in that 7, or he's, you know, I'm not sure, but it'll be something we'll have to react to when it happens.
How about U.S. soccer? Have they been in touch with releasing Bradley? Or is there any kind of hard date on that yet? Or are you going back and forth with them and trying to get them to play against New York?
Yeah, I think that just goes in line with what the other national teams are doing, what Brazil are doing, what England are doing, what Australia are doing, all those kind of stuff. That will just be in line to what the US does.
Do you think these next games are important for Defoe, or do you think a guy like Hodgson already has his mind made up about a player he knows really well?
I think so. I think he knows him better than, you know, it's not like he's a 23-year-old and, you know, he's played, you know, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 games for England, so there's no hidden surprises there. It's just, you know, whether it'll be in his plans or not.